There are a lot of things that will make a man feel insecure. One of them is walking around with his drawers undone. I have a drawstring. Keep my drawers from falling down. Drawers on the floor. I perform a special function for the ladies in my town. I walk around town with my shit together. I am debating whether I should tell you a certain truth about my life. Whether I should go there. See, I curate my space. I don't let judgmental people like you enter my space. I'm very, 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 very meticulous. If you were me, you'd have to be. Now, I won't say that the ladies in my town are particularly fawning. That would be egocentric of me to say such a thing. But there are times when I do walk through town feeling like I'm one of those, bear with me now, one of those, just give me a moment. Tyrannosaurus Rex skeletons in a big national museum, and kids just come up and look at me, except in this case when I'm strolling through town with my shit together, it's the ladies. Ladies in this day and age aren't used to men who have their shit together. And their shoulders back. Firm spine. Walking the line. Now, I also have a pretty groovy concoction. It's an invention, a device that I've attached to my waistline, which is why I have to make sure that my drawstring is tight. I have an extension from my waistline. It's a metal hat. That's right, it's a metal hat. So it's old school hat, but it's metal. In case it rains, in case it snows, in case somebody wants to run off with it. And I go like this. And I'll whack them with the hat, the metal hat. Except that doesn't always work if there's money in the hat, which is why they're trying to take the hat. Because it's got the money in it. So if I whack them, the money does go on the ground. But I whack them, and they don't mess with me anymore because I'm a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I'm a man. I'm a man with my shit together. Oui. So, the hat is for the ladies. A lot of ladies are so... they just don't know what to do with a man who's got his shit together. They're so happy to be in the presence of a man who's got his drawstrings tied tight. His pants pulled up, not sagging on the ground. Pants on the ground, pants on the ground, drawers on the ground. I got my drawstring tight. I got my shit together. Ladies, they're so excited. So I walk around And just the other day, I had a better idea. I was gonna get an extension for the other side. And now when I'm talking about it with you, and I got another groovy idea. Why don't I just have an extension going forward, an extension going back, an extension going to the right, an extension going to the left, and I got 4 metal hats, all collecting money. So no matter which way I turn toward the ladies, with my shit together and my drawstring tied tight, no matter, I'm always collecting. I'm always collecting the donations, alms. I'm a man with my shit together. Awesome. If anybody wants to steal from my metal hat, all I have to do is just go like this. And I'm like a fan. What I have discovered, and this is my new innovation on top of my innovation, meta innovation, is to have a little device so that when the money goes into the cap, the metal hat, the money goes down and then the flap goes up. Okay, so the money is stuck in there and it can't come up because then it hits the flap. But the money can go down. Now I'm taking gold and silver and Bitcoin and platinum and XRP and Theta, Ethereum. I take all that stuff. I just don't know how to quite monetize it yet. I mean, this is all very theoretical when I get my shit together regarding having my shit together. Walking through town for the ladies who are fawning because I've tied my drawstrings tight. Can you imagine what the world has come to, where we've got a man who goes around and makes a living just having his shit together because he's got 4 metal hats extended? Now, I don't know how to explain it to you. You know, you went to the dentist office and you got that crown taken care of back on the molars, something that's been bothering you for 30 fucking years. See, you were in high school, I know, and your parents took care of your teeth back then, and you grew up and you had so many things to do. You had to keep your shit together with regard to all the other things. It's always about keeping your shit together. That's why I'm out there collecting money for it, because it's a full-time operation. It's not something that is just random. It's deliberate, getting your shit together. Not walking around with saggy pants. Your parents took care of your teeth back then. 30 years later, it's time for you to take care of your teeth, and you don't have the time, and you don't have the money, you don't have the connections, you don't have the wherewithal. Anyways, I'm talking about the dentist because, you know, when you were there in high school and he was down there and scraping shit, and he pulled something over a lamp that was on an extended arm, and so the lamp could come down and he could look and see inside. That's what I'm talking about. That contraption, that extended arm, it's kind of like what I've got right here. It's kind of got what I've got, the 4 of them, all around when I'm walking through town, collecting the tips from the ladies for having my shit together. I have a breastplate, one button. I keep it simple. It's much simpler than Iron Man. 1 button. I press the button right here, right where that button is. I press this button, and the arms go out. And then I press the button again, and the arms, they come in. So here's a little battery pack right around my waist that powers the whole operation. At first, I thought I would have to advertise, but word of mouth spread. People want to advertise for you when they are excited by what you're doing. Hello, ma'am. How are you today? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. It's you. Oh my God, it's you. I can't believe I'm meeting you for the first time. You are such a legend, and I love your beard. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. How are you today? Oh God, I feel amazing. I feel amazing. I'm so happy to meet you. Can I tip you? Oh, you certainly may. Put the money right there in that metal hat. Oh, I know. I've watched, I'm a little ashamed to say it, but I've watched countless videos of the ladies tipping you, and I was always wondering and wanting to be one of those ladies, and today is my lucky day, because this is a big town. Oh, it's a big town. There are a lot of ladies, and I'm happy to be of service to all of you ladies. Oh my God. So, can I ask you a question? Absolutely. That's what I'm here for. I'll take your tips and I'll give you questions and answers. You'll give me questions? Absolutely. It's not just a one-way street. It can't be a one-way street. This is a give and take. You give, I take. What? And I ask you questions too. Oh, okay. Well, I can ask you a question. Of course you can ask me a question. Ask me anything. Well, you know how ladies get really excited about things? Oh, they do. Or I can see you're excited right now, and I love it. Yes. And we kind of like get so excited about things, we start talking about things, and it's like almost like a little bit of a hysteria. We get so excited about things. We do it with each other. We do it together. Yes, I know. I can see. I can tell. Yes. What was I going to say? I don't know. What were you going to say? I don't know. I guess I'm going to go. Whoa, hold on. Just slow down. Let's just take a moment. You've been watching videos about me, correct? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Right. I'm the man who's got his shit together. I walk around town and ladies tip me just for having my shit together. So you were evidently going to talk about that. No, I wanted to talk to you about exploitation. Are you gonna be polite? Because I got a lot of naysayers out there, I got a lot of haters out there, I got a lot of people who don't believe in what I'm doing. Are you one of those? Don't come up here and pretend you're don't pretend you're Lucille Ball and then give me Angelina Jolie. What? I want you to be real with me. Don't, because I've got devices for people who lie. I'm not gonna lie, I just wanted to know. Oh my God, I'm so sad right now. Okay, keep it together. What were you gonna say? I'm just wondering if you're exploiting women who just need men, and I don't want to judge you. I don't want you to judge me either. Tell me how you feel. I don't know what's so special about you. Yes? You can't tell what is so special about me? Oh my God. Oh my God, you can't tell what is so special about me. Well, I'll tell you what is so special about me. I figured out the secret to life was having your shit together. How is that the secret? Because when you don't have your shit together, nobody gives you any money. Oh. But what does it mean? What does what mean? Ooh. I'm so confused. Okay, ma'am, just speak to me simply, one sentence at a time. I'm so confused. Like, you are out here saying that you got your shit together. Oh, it's evident, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, I guess. No, I don't know. Maybe. You see what I mean? That is a case in point. If you had your shit together, you'd speak with clarity. Just stop. Stop. You're all over the place. I just don't know. I just don't understand. I guess I just come from a different time. I come from a different time. Like when I was growing up, there was nobody like you, and now, everywhere I go, somebody has got a shtick. We all need shticks. You know, I invented this so I can make a living. I got my shit together by promoting myself as someone who has his shit together. I invented this device so that you could tip me to make yourself feel better about me having my shit together. I know. And I did give you a tip, but I just did that to be part of the experience. Yes, that's it. What I'm doing here is just selling an experience. I like the way that you put that. This is an experience. You walk up to me and you see the 4 hats and you see me spinning around and you see me with my tied drawstring and you're like a child in a museum looking at the Tyrannosaurus Rex. That's my nickname. T-Rex Trex. Trex out here. Tapping in to the zeitgeist of fawning women who want to just be part of anything that resembles anything masculine. I don't pretend to know anything about what they need. I don't necessarily know what they need. They could need something else. I know that I grew out a beard, and women started to respond to me. I know I started to do some push-ups. They started to respond to me. I noticed that I was picking my pants up off the ground because they were sagging, and they started to respond to that. And I said to myself, you know, I'm gonna go on welfare next week if I don't get something together. If I don't get my shit together! And then, eureka, the light bulb went off. I realized I could make a living presenting myself as someone who's got his shit together. And if enough people purchased that impression, if enough people bought into that image, then I would have my shit together, wouldn't I? Because then I'd have money and I wouldn't be on welfare. Now, it's all kind of cyclical like that. I don't know how to really reconcile that tautological cycle. But nobody has asked me these kinds of questions. I'm so sorry. Don't be sorry. It's just now that you've asked these questions, I am so sorry for asking these questions. Don't be. Now that you have, I am grateful because, you know, we have to have a foundation. We have to have a foundation, and I have my foundation, but I've got to build on top of my foundation, or my foundation will be shaky. insecure. I need to have something more than just a shtick. I need to actually bring value to the world besides some kind of artificial, contrived experience that is based on illusion. Because I was going to be on welfare unless I came up with some brilliant idea. First, it was just my arm with a hat. And I said to the ladies who were passing by, I have my shit together. And I noticed just the way that I said it. For some of these ladies, they had spent their lives with eunuchs, men who were so androgynous that they lacked testicles. And I just see a little bit of facial hair and a little strength. Hear it in the voice. Hear it in the voice. All they wanted to do was give me money. I won't pretend that I'm ethical. I'm just trying to avoid starvation. Just trying to avoid living on the streets. But the truth is, I kind of like it out here. And my conscience is starting to catch up to me. What do you mean by that? You know, I don't talk about this much because I don't have many people to talk to, so I am grateful for your company today. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm glad that we could talk. I hope that we can be friends. I don't know if we can be friends, but I hope we can be. I'm not sure that we can be. Please? Please? I'll give it some thought, but what I was trying to say, and please don't interrupt me again, is that I might be homeless soon. Because even though I concocted this elaborate scheme to avoid the welfare program and avoid living in a cardboard box, that corner over there, at least I would be real if I were poor, without a home, using food stamps. Here, I'm just selling an illusion, and I'm feeling my conscience eat away at my soul. You know, I do have the external trappings of having my shit together. Yes, I can see so clearly that you have everything together. You have your 4 metal hats, and lots of money inside each of those hats. Oh, thank you very much. But it's not enough. See, all the money in the world cannot placate a guilt-ridden conscience, ma'am. I hear you. Yes, it's true. I can't seem to put this nagging conscience to sleep. Which is why I'm very particular when people address me on the street. I don't want them to waken the slumbering beast, the kraken inside me. I have to answer to some sort of truth. The truth of not being on welfare. I'm glad I'm not. I'm glad I'm not using food stamps, but I am. Lying to myself, I sold my soul to a get-rich-quick scheme, and maybe I don't have my shit together because I am an imposter and I'm not real. Maybe I need to turn all of these metal hats upside down and have all the coins and the cash drop down on the street.